Here we go with some new shit. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the bullshit. Here we go with some new shit. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the bullshit. Murderous status. I'm known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Murderous status. I'm known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus.
Hey yo, Mike laid the cut. I'ma finish the kill. The minutes for real, get real. 10 minutes until you feel your innocence spill. Sinister ill, suicidal death, no. Grab the penance and pills. Seek repentance, but still can't find a way out. Lock 'em in the haunted mansion with the sign stay out. Let my rhymes play loud until it's shine day now. Waking up the dead, walking, ain't no time to lay down. See my mind spray out, it want with no limitation. I was grown in the basement, with bones in the base pit, poems in the basic tone just to say shit. To know until the day I was knowing and with ape shit. Probed in the spaceship, examined and tortured in the candlelit fortress with the hammers and torches. Guts hanging, swinging from the Amity orchard. I'm so ill, I disappeared from my family portrait.
Murderous status. I'm known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Murderous status. I'm known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Murderous status. I'm known as the known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus.
Of unknown origin, I'm picking up my sword again. Texas chainsaw massacre my way through Oregon. The valley of the stars, no applause flow Kevorkian. From beyond the space and time, span no coordinates. Orbit in the sun god, possession of one law. Gravitate like Ung-Bak, one shot let the gun pop. Well, in a motel in hell and keep it unlocked. A changeling afraid to dream. I ran roughshod through next chapters of Tenebrae with one thought. Love rot, hell hot, write it down. Melting pots, operatic stages, watch Videodrome develop plot. Long live the new flesh, wolf and beast scared of God. Season of the witch quick, slit wrist with tarot cards. Girl with the dragon tattoo will wear the scars. Sleeping in the silence, in between where air meet quark. Monster in the dark, step in the light and bear the mark.
I'm known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Murderous status. I'm known as the motherfucking rhyming apparatus. Rhyming apparatus.
How do they explain a man walking around with his neck broken? A man shot full of holes and still coming at you.
Bodies of the recently dead are returning to life, driven by an unknown force that enables the brain to continue to function.
This ain't a video game, we take the late night path, 20 deep in some brain. Knocking down your front door, none of your people remain. Leave blood stains, eat your fucking bird in the cage. Living dead for the night, can't stand in the summer days. Radiation rays is never a friend for me. Underground MC, understand me before it's too late. End up on my plate, the apocalypse awaits. The time never stops, steady ticking away. A good day to die, I'd say. Walk with us, the independent way, cause that seems to be the way of the walk these days. They're scared of what I'm craving. People in the grandstands who understand what I'm saying. We all walk together, we all have the same cravings. But we can't see the light, we can't see the light. No, we can't see the light. People in the grandstands who understand what I'm saying. We all walk together, we all have the same cravings. But we can't see the light, we can't see the light. No, we can't see the light. No.
Zombie apocalypse, footsteps up and chasing the threat of a killer. Got me feeling like I was Michael Jackson off the thrill. But I gotta keep moving on with footsteps on the caterpillar. Jewel and skull, eating in the flesh, it's all. Decomposing man, I wanna break out of the grave, mystery and soul. We all couple on my little devil culture. Keep coming at you, I'm holding shot, my revolver. Living with dark, taking apart, the pieces of paralyzed. Repeat what you see with determination. My eyes make you corner yourself into the basement because you can't hide. They all realize they run around like a design. It's about the right time. In this mic sacrifice.
People in the grandstand, you understand what I'm saying? We all walk together, we all have the same cravings. When we can't see the light, we can't see the light. No, we can't see the light. People in the grandstand, you understand what I'm saying? We all walk together, we all have the same cravings. When we can't see the light, we can't see the light. No, we can't see the light. No.
You got any shotguns in there? Hunting rifle, anything. Look, I don't know what's going on, but I sure as hell know that it ain't no prison break. It ain't no kind of chemical that I ever heard about can make a dead man walk. Something that nobody has ever heard about and nobody's ever seen. This is hell on earth.
An underground invasion of a microphone that wiped out modern civilization. Those who resisted would eventually got hate. Survival would have been amazing, but I kept on chasing no matter what obstacles we be facing. In this underground industry of racing gimmicks, I'm more into anticipation of lyric spirit. Midnight creeper, seeking best believer, I'm a soul seeker.
So what? Hello, homie. Lean with it, drag with it. Making money in this industry is simply problematic. Even with the murder flow, recording on the basement floor. That's why I want to digest through the rise of the underground, and through the bedrock demise of the corporate few, making it rain with my precious pocket change. People in the grandstands, you understand what I'm saying? We all walk together, we all have the same cravings. When we can't see the light, we can't see the light. No, we can't see the light. People in the grandstands, you understand what I'm saying? We all walk together, we all have the same cravings. When we can't see the light, we can't see the light. No, we can't see the light. No.
All right, pay attention. You are about to enter the little shop of horrors. Please have your tickets ready. Parental guidance is suggested, and we bear no responsibility for injuries. Form one line on the left and enter.
To my cipher guard. Check. The shop is open, welcome to my horror show. Look at all the mannequins. Nigga, don't be scared, stop the panicking. Travel through my mental maze on every angle. Count the crystals in my brain. Witness all the terror for the pain. I never left. So many souls, I take jet, still inhale a breath. I choke on the smoke, but all I smell is death. Picture my wax museum, realize the bodies that you see were once dead. Green blood, so fuck red. I can't stand to feel the pressure. So I look for dark cars to tear apart because I'm a flesh molester. Enough about me, I murder you, I mean how are you? Don't mean to harm me, see my weapon and my bloody palms. Things I want, I receive, fear the horror. You die today, fuck tomorrow, you never leave. Don't attempt to escape, I got 20 guards that sabotage, stay away from the gates.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author. Let me flow into a paragraph and then I laugh. My blood streams connect my throat for my vocal path full of fear screams. I hear heaven or hell like well, we got whatever. Cause I don't know how to act, I miss my old graveyard shift. If I decide to roam the earth, I'm taking every tombstone for what it's worth. Bodies I need, I feed on old stars from the past that didn't last forever. I think it's clever when I pull the lever. Execution is my solution, deep within the morgue, my solution. Is it that niggas wanna come and visit? I should've warned you about the visit before I took your ticket on other levels. The devil be nappy red, bees older brother grim. We got to murder them, word me murder them. Who are them? The day supposed to be complete. Capicola in the white jeans, being branded. Feel the heat, linger all the singers to the stage banger. I'ma hang a page, record label rage, put away the gauge.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror, you better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author. I think of murder as a routine. You could witness the lyricist, I rip your brain through your back spleen. And I get deep into the subject. I murdered every tenant in my building and the rest of the projects. So come across a psychopath and watch this nigga laugh. I have you hanging from your tongue to form a bloodbath. I do a hit so legit, that's what the devil taught. To make the God go to hell when it's murder sport. My attitude is optimistic. intelligent, but my brain is fucking twisted. I burn a nigga like a radiator, and then I torture my corp in a chamber like a gladiator. I sip lips when I rip shit, while others ain't tough enough and rough enough to flip with any manuscript.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror. You better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror. You better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror. You better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author.
I fear the horror, I fear the horror. You better pray for tomorrow.
When it comes to horror, I'm the author. Aight. People without shoes, third dimension, year 2000. These drops of acid. Menaces therapist, nappy red. These older brother Grimm. Firehead and Joe Sex. Real MCs, real flow. Aight. That's real. 94.
Blood letter from a bad man. Sincerely, I sign my signature in A-type. Negative cells, your jaw swells when I hit it with a Conan the Barbarian style. Cries out like a grandchild, a specialist. Fuck it, I drop lines like Tetris. Touch this. I deliver ruckus on your doorstep like a stork. Dreadlocks spread 1,000 knots of grease. I carry skulls in a Jansport man court. A glimpse of my madness back in the garden. I've been a snake from birth, replay. Watch me break the first bitchin'. I stretch the legs of Eve like Plastic Man. Satanic style, I bust gut and nut while Adam watches me too scared to stop me. A maniac, I'ma show him where my brain is at. Case behind glass, my thoughts kill a mass of men. Berlin, bricks get broken from a distance. Rhymes too magic like Merlin. The wall stands, I whip MCs into a spell. Soon as I strike, you're dead. Bad news gnaws your head like Blanca. Hospitalize me, but don't blink an IG. I'm doing drive-by, strapped to a craftmatic, elusive flashbacks. Give me the urge to axe backs and use blood for lipstick. My mental clock turns backwards, toxic. Arrest my cardiac, the crime is unknown. Sentence me to death, the electric chair could only charge me up in shock worse. Walking cross carpet, nigga. Watch me target the skill of an imbecile and drop the horrorcore.
My cargo's poisonous, lyrical triple lead balls, the killer dogs, wait your eyeballs, cycloptic, my murder topic, making your cerebral, your mentality weeble, bitch, you're getting tossed from the steeple, sickly, 7 devils can level weekly, motherfuckers die when they up, tip to defeat me, beat me, hostile polluter, spitting sharp to shoot a blast, I spread your ass on the forwards like Freddy Krueger, shrapnel so I'll just murdering warfare in a dungeon of hell, and bend your anger, my device. Shift, slice, you triangular, a mangler, parallels, ice perplex. Your paragraphs are paranoia, you get slit. I paid the price. Another night, another life, bitch. High energy jolts, watts, provoke to see your skull until your motherfucking brain stops. With some puss, you little pussy. You tried to propel, but couldn't pull a pull. You punk bitch, you're getting bashed with a brick. Bombs and boulders, link with the iniquity. I murder my knot and it's over. I extract your spine from your back and bend you over. Fucker, you're getting banged, Roger over. Bitch, you switch like a signal, your silence caution. I rip your mind with child, cause the horror portion. My world is fortune, motherfucker. I rip your panties, spreading your mommy's ass like smuckers. Understanding horrorcore.
Motherfucking head, and your life is coming to a dead end. Moving on down a deadly street, a deadly technique. I put your head on the shelf like an antique. When I speak, you meet your doom. I wasn't born with the silver spoon, so meet me on the moon. You will hang until your brain swell up, we can swollen or fall out and roll right into a Zooey hole. Nigga, I pull the trigger and leave your body rotting at the bottom of a river. I deliver and feed your fucking liver to the people under the stairs. I'm merchant of death, take your last breath. I leave you crawling like a
girl try to play me, I'ma hang the bitch. A con artist, I can act retarded, and when I get broke, I transform into a stick-up artist. So give me all your money, or I'ma send you and your friend bungee jumping without a fucking bungee. Cooperate or be left bloody, and I don't give a fuck if you're married with children like Al Bundy. And as you lay there paralyzed, with your eyes wide open, I'ma stomp your fucking brains out.
Dummies! Dummies! Excuse me. Listen, quiet, quiet.
One wonders whether it's worth saving.
Hazardous humanoids, it's either them or you destroyed. Exterminate, simple slaughter, vertebrate monster, metamechanical warlord, weapons of destruction. The horrid torture chamber contains my anger and consumption. Explosive, corrosive combustion, chemically bubbling, intoxicating toxin, creating something disgusting. A creature born from experimental production by the formula's functions, it's alive. The enemy's right in front of us with flows I grow a magnitude, bring lightning and the thunder's touch. Hurricane, tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes, and rainbows. The devil deceived the angel into borrowing his halo, also altering your perception of accepting them as the same old person in which you listen. Your attractions can be fatal. Reality turns to fantasy, your anatomy is unstable, balancing unable, operating incapable. My level is unattainable, light years beyond the frames exposed.
We strike through your headphones, dismantle and crack domes, demolish, collapse clones, atomic syntax, crash. The radiation has now been spread. We strike through your headphones, dismantle and crack domes, demolish, collapse clones, atomic syntax, crash. The radiation has now been spread. Nocturnal arsonist, allergic to sunlight, zombie zoning at night, poisonous, deadly, frostbite, glycerin, nitrous oxide, whistling, pipe sizzling, fright mirror your block, streaking tracks, Michelin chaos. You hear whispering, voices chanting a seance. The music plays on during destruction, endurance level adjustment, increasing your heart rate's percussion, escaping your abduction from something unhuman. Cracks in the floorboard, shadows moving, attacking with full force. My mouth is oozing, full moony werewolf, fire breathing, blowtorch fuses. The optical illusion that became true then, causing your life's conclusions, concussions, cracked skulls and artery eruptions. Artillery massive, Mr. Modo production. My formula flows disgusting, spitting digital abstract discussion, syllable analytical, psychiatrist, psychological, audio mind trip. If I flip, cardio spine rip, formula dissect and both of your eyes snip.
The mystical ritual, visual, literal, mineral mind design, critical physical force, invisible source, collisions ignite, conditions of fright, mission to strike, conquer, destroy the enemy with explosive focus. Recipes is the formula to everything. The mystical ritual, visual, literal, mineral mind design, critical physical force, invisible source, collisions ignite, conditions of fright, the mission to strike, conquer, destroy the enemy with explosive focus. Recipes is a formula to everything. Unstoppable detonation, a missile without location, an obvious observation, the optical operation, the chemical concentration, decomposing your congregation, radioactive spaces protect from alteration, alternative computation beyond your confrontation, mental steel armor spaceship for transportation, master of madness composing the constellations, chemical compounds, toxic intoxication, analog arsonist, audio autopsy, arch nemesis of several carbon copies, sleepwalking zombies embody ungodly galaxies, reptilian demons with personal problems balancing, challenge me to see what it feels to be the casualty, triple vision, incision, laser beam analogy, architect direct, gigantic formula family, program your mind by refining your personality, remote control, hold on your soul from different galaxies, California, France, we connect to cause catastrophe.
We strike through your headphones, dismantle and crack domes, demolish, collapse clones, atomic syntax, crash. The radiation has now been spread. We strike through your headphones, dismantle and crack domes, demolish, collapse clones, atomic syntax, crash. The radiation has now been spread. Mentally stimulated, eventfully formulated, suspense in your soul sedated. I'm ginseng inside the cadence, convince you to buy the latest. The formula spit the greatest, absorb me when dilated. Your defense gets modulated, invaded the brain, delay it, erasing the face erases the hatred in every mason. A zombie against the nation that poisoned generations. The void left with a space to document that equations. A combination of toxins, I waited and not watching and spread a disease talking. Infectious release coughing without antibiotics. Eventually lie and vomit, die during performance. Storm chasing enormous.
enormous. Adjacent, subtract division. Axe, murder, and henchmen. The last words that you listen will be the sound of holistic, terrific track ripping, explicit element kicking. Your shit is insufficient, it lacks support system. Attacking abort mission. The demons are now risen. The evil that lies within the people that buy into the bullshit that you preach.
The mystical ritual, visual, literal, mineral mind design. Critical physical force, invisible source, collisions ignite. Conditions of fright, the mission is strike, conquer, destroy the enemy with explosive focus. Recipes is the formula to everything. The mystical ritual, visual, literal, mineral mind design. Critical physical force, invisible source, collisions ignite. Conditions of fright, the mission is strike, conquer, destroy the enemy with explosive focus. Recipes is a formula to everything.
Saving. For all I know, the brains are already dead, and it's the idiots that are still alive. And I figured out how to stay alive, too.
Under the bed, heads on the mattress, attackless, knock the fucking planet off his axis. Rhymes freeze time and make the world spin backwards. Degree 063, Mephistopheles couldn't stop me if it was a written prophecy of every fear. Rolling one like a grenadier. We about to blow the fuck up, you better stand clear and make a path. Room for my paragraph. Verse so hard, got it carved in an epitaph. Make your hot crash as the vocals fly through the glass. Head first, you'll be walking where the dead lurks. Only victims of the predator play it worse. Skit, long gone, past tense. Mastic, sealed your fate in the casket.
Before this court passes judgment, will the 4 defendants please rise and approach the bench?
Trust me, guys, it's all under control. The judge is my uncle. He'll take the insanity plea. Oh yeah, don't forget my retainer balance.
Okay, I understand you guys are pleading insanity, claiming demonic spirits possess you to do these hideous murders. Can you please explain to this court how these so-called spirits made you into these raving madmen?
Be a witness as I exercise my exorcism. The evil that lurks within, the sin, the terrorism. Possessed by evil spirits, voices from the dead. I come forth with gravediggaz in a head full of dread. I've been examined ever since I was semen. They took a sonogram and seen the image of a demon. At birth, nurses surrounded me with needles and drugged me all up with the diseases of evil. Grew up in hell, now I dwell in an Islamic temple. I'm fighting a holy war in the mental. Look deep in my eyes, you see visions of death. Possessed by homicide is what I am obsessed. Giving niggas brain dimples. Dragging their asses on my hook by their temples. The cause of death is unknown to the cops. Cause when I kill them, I'm not leaving one element, 2 or tops. First I'll assassinate him, then I cremate him. Then take all of his fucking ashes and evaporate him. Or creep through the graveyard and hunt down your tombstone. Dig up your skeleton and stomp all your fucking bones. You try to haunt me, nigga, I ain't trying to hear it. Buck, 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 I give your ass a Holy Spirit.
Can you please explain to this court when these problems first began?
The year 84, November, day 10. Overwhelmed by the wicked inspirations of an evil gen. I realized my ideas has spawned for 400 years of blood, sweat, and tears. I saw the torture, brutal murder of my father. So my brain became stained with the horror. I'm having reoccurring nightmares of being soaking wet, strapped down to the electric chair. I got tackled with handcuffs and shackles and restrained in the bottom of a holy tabernacle. They gave me nothing to eat for 2 weeks and so my eyelids open so I couldn't sleep. About to die from thirst, that's when the minister quenched my jaws with a cold glass of vinegar. Upon my wounds they seasoned me with salt and knelt my hands and feet to the form of a cross. Ah! I cried as the blood dripped inside of my eye, refusing to die. Visions of hell tormented my fate, so I chewed my fucking arm off and made an escape.
Calm down, people. Please calm down. Let us please proceed with the defendant's explanation.
Into the realms of understanding and take good heed, and you could bleed while I'm scanning. 3 stages of pure hell, 60 cages of red cells. Shh, raindrops hits the pales. Path is dull and narrow. You stalked by shadow. I pierced your skull with a fucking arrow. So narrow, only one could enter at a time. Stuck in the center, read the signs. 1,000 doors to choose. You better hurry, don't stop. Shit is getting hot as a pot of curry. On your right side there's fire. Your left, deep waters. Watch your step, there's deep waters. What's that coming through the floor? Is a claw. Psh, took his fucking ass to the fucking core.
Stroll through the dark conditions. I stone you till I see sparks and frictions. I'll chop you like a coal miner, then combine the drug and mix it with your blood. Some more, I'll give you some more and watch you crawl. Guts hit the floor, worms exit your pores. I trick you, then I'm quick to syringe deep between my thoughts that bust out your skin. You scream, portraits of inflictable pain. You can't stand, you're up to your hands in quicksand. You're sinking and sinking deep into the earth. Thoughts was possessed since the first day of birth. My mental says it's my turn to possess the matter. Stab you with a dagger up Jacob's ladder. Thoughts become shattered, confused and tragic. Fiery thoughts of gravediggaz.
Guilty. Next case.
Long ago when rap was just a hobby, I dropped out of college. I moved home with my mom and got a job arranging the racks at Abercrombie. Life was moving slow, like the walking speed of a George Romero zombie. And one day, everything would change. And the kid you used to know as Marcus Brown would never be the same. My mental state became unstable, but not insane. I've suffered a much worse fate, I've come to call it rage. I felt a sudden urge for violence that took me by surprise, so I began to clutch my eyelids. The color red began to flood into my irids, and that's when I realized this was not a typical virus. I became infected, no discretion, faint complexion, gained perception. Long story short, I became a weapon. My only dream was to attain perfection, and that was the moment when this curse became a blessing. I was destined to become a savage, far from average. I'm wreaking havoc, I'm still a villainous evil bastard with a taste for disaster. I'm scraping the plate clean, no need for napkins. And I'll be damned if anyone asks me who is Richie Branson. I've accepted my darkness. I am not these rappers pulling skeletons out of closets. I'm pulling them out of their carcass, and no one can stop us. Not even a couple of choppers, not even a tank if it was driven by Michael Dukakis. I went from savior to nemesis. Don't play with me, it's not a game like zombies ate my neighbors on that Genesis. And I don't think they understand how grave my sickness is. I killed the club, but I forgot to save the witnesses. I couldn't embrace the creep of life at first, I ran from it. And that resulted in some sleepless nights and empty stomachs. But when I tasted competition, I began to love it. And so I started taking trips with body bags as luggage. In 28 days, we could start an occupation. And in 28 weeks, we could rule the nation. And after 28 years of work and dedication, it's now time for world domination. Yeah, in 28 days, we could start an occupation. And in 28 weeks, we could rule the nation. And after 28 years of work and dedication, it's now time for world domination. I'm just trying to maintain. I'm a zombie with a taste of success instead of brains. I'm forever deranged, rational, I will never remain. I'm running the game like I've seen every level and stage. I'm feeling like a final boss, that's word to Meek Mill. I can't seem to shake this cough cause my technique is ill. I'm wide awake, the competition sleeping still. I'm okay with that, it makes him an easy kill. See, I'm cursed, I'm forced to be immersed in a lifestyle full of loops and curves, I call it cursive. I've given up on resisting my murderous urges. No longer nervous when I'm cutting them up like a surgeon. I deserve this shit, I just want my bread. Cause I'm too sexy for this broke shit like Wright said. I'm chasing after my dreams just like the undead. And all I need is 28 days and I'm set. In 28 days we can start an occupation. And in 28 weeks we could rule the nation. And after 28 years of work and dedication, it's now time for world domination. Yeah, in 28 days we could start an occupation. And in 28 weeks we could rule the nation. And after 28 years of work and dedication, it's now time for world domination.
Be the instrument of death that'll claim your last breath. Call me Destructo, scientist, master, chef. On my left I have my pistol, on my right big jugs. I'm crazy, paranoid, you might catch 6 slugs in the chest. That's not the best, got dropped. Gimmicks put you on the top. It's time for me to now clock. Flock the man, scientific lyrics that I spit and can't be traced by no ballistic statistics. Show that my flow is lethal, say do evil, have no equal. Now my peoples rest on the backstreet blocks, and if I ever leave the bill, extra clips in my socks like that. Keep your free cheese and your juice. Alert the FBI of vigilantes on the roof. I produce mass hysteria, storm through your area, bring your whole neighborhood. The more the merrier, and I'll bury ya 3 seconds flat. Skills that you lack couldn't react to my attack. It's like
utensil is a pen. Dropped out of school when I was 10 plus 6. Selling death and taking 4 deuce flicks. Since the base applied the pressure, a Teflon umbrella can protect you from a reign of terror. Bring whatever, strap me in the electric chair, then pull the lever. My last request, let me kiss my seed. My lyrics so violent that your taint start to bleed. I feed off niggas, eagles, so I crush them. I pray to the east and I bust them. You want some of this, scientist? I insist that you draw your tool. Cause I rule with an iron fist.
Cause I got more feel than a petting zoo. Letting you know from the get whose show this is. You can't prevent the following event. A new flow cause he went. For mines I'm not blind or ready to be taken out. And word of mouth will dictate how I'm making out. Time will tell, but for now we living swell like Seinfeld. Rhyme selling, I'm dropping dimes in my 9th L. Hard rocks ride my loops, I'm the trooper's guide. And what the zoo provides, I have you stupefied. While you front, cause we roll deeper than a minor. In fact, I got more back than a recliner. So parties are crashing, more styles than your sensei. Then stay on your mind like Ash on a Wednesday. Henceforth the mentor, I'll school the apprentice. Menace with the flow to leave New York looking like Venice.
Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild like a zoo. Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild like a zoo. Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild like a zoo. Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild.
You can't move into my mind state, cause we blew up like the crime rate. If I was a primate, I'd do it for a time sake. But you won't find block, punching no time clock. Round track, dime dropping foes, know the pine box. Lies ahead, trophy wise or dead. They say the highs have led me astray, but every day my eyes is red. Beyond comprehension, I feel no tension, no stress. Just the power I possess in my cojones. Put thugs to rest, but I suggest you try your best to avoid a slugfest. Fall down like Michael Douglas, and you can bet like Midlock. I wet the mic, Midlock, cause I'm truly fed the hedge. Fucking around like newlyweds, who be red like greeting cards. Be the bomb, be the beating odds. When I get even, more pounds than pawn leaders, feeding Lord. To the fans of mine, and stand in line and chant the rhyme. Now raise your hands like you some motherfucking pantomime.
Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild like a zoo. Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild like a zoo.
it's a slaughter. I'm the one who burned the bridge over troubled water. My flow brings out your deepest desire. I'll put you knee deep if that comes down to the wire. Got electrical tape to wrap the current egocentric. People, shaka, watch you sing the body electric. Oh, I got you feeling woozy. Thought that I would lose it, but I stay on cue like Susie. Try to ski more when you're telling got caught. Cause it takes more than that to derail my train of thought. I blow up like Chernobyl and stay noble for the cause. You got gas like Noble, I'm a rebel without a pause. Relentless, just grab records and indulge. Once I'm living fat, it'll be Battle of the Bulge. You could catch me on Zoo TV's next segment. I'm fucking with your mind till it's pregnant. Retaliation came to the zoo, never the least. Cause they see Will the Beast. Finally here and very long overdue. Finally here and very long overdue. Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the brains jumping, get it wild like a shoe. Finally here and very long overdue. What? Finally here and very long overdue. What? Finally here and very long overdue. Keep the place jumping, get it wild like a zoo. Wow.
I'm a Bedouin from the clan of the missing link, a traveler of spiritual realms. I'm bringing warning of things to be revealed. In the last days of men fall prey to evil ways, forsaking the path that were leading them to brighter days. Instead rap, asteroid blast, devastation. 7 angels now bringing forth a revelation from the one who was waiting in the east. But somehow I died before our RIP. Levitation was the form of transportation. Now I'm taken to another nation. This was a holy sanction. Who's this I'm facing? Seems like the son of man, and in his hand eternal life was the plan. Now if I'm not living, why am I so alive? Or better yet to thrive. Up on this holy hill, my strength is fortified. Don't you mess with the one who's died and lives again. The resurrection of the universal souls of man. While death shall hell's gate shut on ill fates, as I contemplate a date with the magistrate, and I pray that you were not left in the blaze. These were the last days, and many are still caught in the ways. Yet I had escaped the final flame with no shame. Yet in my mind, it still remains the same questions. When did I actually die? How did I die? All these parts of me are yet still alive. When did I actually die? How did I die? All these parts of me are yet still alive. When did I actually die? How did I die? All these parts of me are yet still alive. When did I actually die? How did I die? Now all these parts of me are yet still alive. The final plight is still to be pled, while many walk dead for life. The guillotine will sever the head. This is the tribulation, a libation poured out for the vow. When did you die? Was you in denial of the one true God, Jesus Christ? He was the author and the finisher of all human life. You were serving the false prophet with all of his lies. Your soul was not cleansed, you were not sanctified. But death spilled treasures and measured for the righteous. Surprising to those who walked the path of diligence. Death was a gate for those souls that were eternal, and faith that one day they would find deliverance. Now I cram to understand the plan for little man, forgive and pass. I gaze upon hell's fire with sulfur gas. In hell, death will last, the pain is vast. Try to plead your faith, but the flame won't hesitate. Now this death was great, but there was life more abundantly where I stand, able to tread on sacred land. Cause I had escaped the final flame with no shame. Yet in my mind, it still remains the same questions. When did I actually die? How did I die? All these parts of me are yet still alive. When did I actually die? How did I die? All these parts of me are yet still alive. When did I actually die? How did I die? All these parts of me are yet still alive. When did I
Plain as day, the dead know not anything. I'm alive! Plain as day, the dead know not anything. I'm alive! Plain as day, the dead know not anything. I'm alive!
Murder, kid, don't make me have to pull your skirt up. Murder, on the mic, some shit you never heard of.
Murder, don't you even pick up that mic. Lyrical murder, got you acing out on the die. Murder,
what? Murder,
hit you in the head, then the body. These rhymes are hot, like shots blazed out of shoddy. So take your last breath, I make hits like John Gotti. I lock on the mic like a pit or a Roddy. Whip you around the block like a drop to Maserati. Who wanna get manhandled, mistreated, or defeated? Talking about an ordered rhyme, you need to be weeded. I can't believe it, open your arms and face your crucifixion. Sacrifice your spiritual rhythm to 3 lyrical hitmen. My rhymes is addicting, and yours are just sick. Then murder. Even female artists is getting heard of, that's my word up. You chicks feel me from your skirt up. You wanna drop like that fag Liberace, but I keep rocking that brains like a cold kamikaze. Rap to you is a hobby, to me is rock is the Ozzy. Osborne, you torn like clicks and porn flicks. Burn you like the Vicks lighter, the ill writer. Crowd excited for hire to rip shows, hit those and impose. You click pose into bitch mode. I mean strict holes, I'm repping my borough like a zip code, cause I'm a murderer. Murder.
Now me, I'm taking heads like a killer, just no one iller. Be bad as Michael Jackson, iller than the Thriller. I'm that man in the mirror that fits the funky rhymes, murdering to music, remembering the time. But I'm not going back, cause I'm black to the future. Punk, choose your weapon, or whatever suits ya. I shoot ya, 2 to the heart, the source, the boss. To snatch out your soul, now you're lost. Can you feel it? The death blow coming through the rhyme, punch it through your chest, nigga, knocking out your spine. Now you transform from a mammal to a reptile. My lyrical projectile is ripping through your fragile frame. Feel a pain, you can't withstand the rap. But check the aftermath, you see a bloody path. And gun smoke, no joke, only shells for the evidence. Trying to trace my peace and locate my residence. Here I am, poof, now you see me, now you don't expect to catch it ass nigga trying to get me, but you won't, I'm miraculous. Even a super rapper couldn't get me. Swing and try to hit me, I duck and bust his kidney. In case of emergency, I keep a spare grenade. So in case we have to go, yo, we all going my way. So even if you put me in a spot that I can win, go ahead and pull a trigger. And punk, I pull a pin, you can't fuck around.
Murder, committing sins the devil never heard of. Using detrimental utensils to pick mentals like a cat burglar. Back and forth rhyme hurdler, line juggler, ill kill at will, lyrical mass. That's sick and tired of these MCs sounding sick and tired. You should've retired once you heard that Hellbound was hired. Not to mention my nigga B-Wacko signed it.
Redefined it and shined it, now your license is expired.
By the Jeffrey Dahmer of rap, serial killer on wax. No superstition in my diction, it's not fiction, it's facts. My mind's a mental gap that keeps pushing wigs back. My serial number scratched, I'm impossible to catch. Frightening like lightning, striking tracks like a match. Cause I never met a match for my verbal gun clap. Until my last breath, until there's no MCs left. Murder, kiss of death.
Murder, kid, don't make me have to pull your skirt up.
Murder,
on the mic, some shit you never heard of.
Murder, don't even pick up that mic. Lyrical murder, got you acing out on the dive. Murder,
If you still think me mad, you will think so no longer when I describe the wise precautions I took for the concealment of the body.
The night waned and I worked hastily, but in silence. First of all, I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head and the arms and the legs. I then took up 3 planks from the flooring of the chamber and deposited all between the scantlings. I then replaced the board so cleverly, so cunningly, that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. There was nothing to wash out, no stain of any kind, no blood spot, whatever. I had been too wary for that. A tub had caught on, and I had made an end of these labors. It was 4 o'clock, still dark as midnight. As the bell sounded the hour, there came a knocking at the street door. There entered 3 men who introduced themselves as officers of the law. A shriek had been heard by a neighbor during the night. Suspicion of foul play had been aroused. Information had been lost at the police office, and they had been deputed to search the premises. I smiled for what had I to fear. I bade the gentleman welcome. The shriek I said was my own in a dream. The old man I mentioned was absent in the country. I took my visitors all over the house. I made them search well. I led them at length to his chamber. I showed them his treasures secure, undisturbed. In the enthusiasm of my confidence, I brought chairs into the room and desired them here to rest from their fatigues, while I myself, in the wild audacities of my perfect triumph, placed my own seat upon the very spot beneath which reposed the corpse of the victim. The officers were satisfied, my manner had convinced them. I was singularly at ease. They sat, and while I answered cheerily, they chatted of familiar things. But I felt myself getting pale and wished them gone. My head ached and I fancied a ringing in my ears, but they still sat and still chatted. The ringing became more distinct. I talked more freely to get rid of the feeling, but it continued and gained definitiveness, until at length I found that the noise was not within my ears. No doubt, I now grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice. Yet that sound increased, and what could I do? It was a low, dull, quick sound, much such a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I gasped for breath, and yet the officers heard it not. I arose and argued about trifles in a high key with violent gesticulations, but the noise steadily increased. Why would they not be gone? I paced the floor to and fro with heavy strides, as if excited to vary by the observations of the men. But the noise steadily increased. Oh God, what could I do? I foamed my rave, I swore. I swung the chair upon which I sat and graded upon the boards. But the noise arose overall and continually increased. It grew louder, 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 and still the men chatted pleasantly and smiled. Was it possible they heard not? Almighty God, no, they heard, they suspected, they knew. They were making a mockery of my horror. But anything better than this agony, I felt that I must scream or die. Villains, I shriek, dissemble no more. I admit the deed, tear up the planks. Here, it is the beating of his hideous heart. 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 It is the beating of his hideous heart.
This'll give you just a taste of what'll happen if you try to escape from us another time. So I guess you won't try it again now, will you, muchacha? This whip will teach you a lesson.
Starfish Ripper. Yo, prepare for brimstone rap, dispatch and circulation of capital gases. I saturate corpses in chlorovats, following orgone box extraction. Leader of a cult atomic witchcraft practice. Black mood rings packed in tripe. Cows digest the track, stuffed in sheep guts for haggis. Bulldozer, piston link, smart dragon, skill, chain link, limb detachment. My twin carried on my back like Navajo baby bastards. Horrorcore and death raps the flagship. Blast open stomach, heart, slack ladle, patches, dump molten hot, temperate reaction. Sociopathic, I murder church school Catholics in flat skirts after masses, then go teach Namaz classes like nothing ever happened.
Silver scepter in the grip of an emperor with a hidden agenda to leave you dismembered. Buildings will tremble in the quake's epicenter. Victims lie helpless under bricks and timber. Pillars of temples reveal when fog breaks. Quick-tempered henchmen ordered to cause pain. A little dementia goes a long way. Triple defenses, hope you'll forsake. I'm gonna make a blonde babe walk the plank. Dark days are your fate in a locked cage or stockade. One plate of gourmet, sauteed dinosaur egg. Helicopter blades across the face, more than a shave.
Dwarf-star cannibal, God made it stone. I leak petroleum on my manifold. St. Michael charged the Arcanegel through the brimstone. Sodium bicarbonate and sarin gas. I bring kingdoms to rebel and feed on positions. Deploy the martial law. Continental plate shift, ray Jesus as a zombie. A fetus form, horn zygote. Microphone, mind control. Introduce your brain to your nose bone. King Corso, species the low pituitary glands explode. Hands and dick brave, cleans the mouth, blood is stillborns. Man-made bullets bring face right to their coffins. I burn incense on top of carcasses. Apocalypse is firstborn, charged with pestilence. Death to the enemy. I rip through my chrysalis and resurrect the army. Homer's tale of Odyssey. I'm Ulysses and Dante's Inferno. Eternally wandering sea. Peace will never come to me.
The valley of death alone, and I fear no evil. I walk through the valley of death alone.
What I accumulate, stimulate, circulate through the days of the insane, generating through veins as orban acid rain. Planet flee when I perceive it's Horrorcore, examine the diameter of light, time, and matter. Crucify of evil desire. I conquer empires, it's on fire. Beware of the soul sniper. The last impression Armageddon. The day of the devil's oppression begins and ends in a murder session. The minor driver Benjamin, 7 disciples. Controller of the world when taking your ass to a never cycle.
Havoc like a lunatic. Cutting to the quick with my fucking ice pick. Your soul's I evict. Your presence is restricted cause you click for conflict with the injuries I inflicted. The wicked I predicted got convicted for domestic violence. So I put his hideous ass to silence. Forever Shelley laid to rest in peace. The dead remain deceased in the belly of the beast. Took to the abyss and evaporated mystery is ceased. I bring forth a new holocaust. Death tolls by the cross, biggest took the loss. You can't escape this fatal epidemic, it's a sickness. Scientists can't fix
Sons
this.
of man rule, run through the conscious like the Constitution. Introducing the hell raised the dead brains that's polluted in dark nights. We be the Lord shining light like the sun. Forgotten demons, better remember and drop your gun. I get in your head like the mind you don't use. 911, call all the devils, the black rhymes. We abuse, surprise. We come to tell the truth about your life. Multiply by many ways, chase the devils back to the cave. I praise the swarmers in my mouth and swing the one in my hand. Absorb the blood to avoid fake judges.
Enter the zone of the 7. I break up your chemistry and throw your bones into heaven. You couldn't stop it, not even if you took a rocket. You wanna see more? I drag your ass down below the sea floor and watch you burn up like Esau. The next show you be doing is around the rainbow, or with Hannibal, a caveman on some cannibals. And once your brain bursts, I'll bury you under the moon's dirt. I drag your remains over Jupiter's turf and teach a lesson.
till I reach perfection. It comes down upon dickheads like yeast infection.
My thoughts so deep when I speak, I can make blood leak from pound track lost with the beaker. I'm freezing niggas in this fucking track like task force. When I talk, I blow all the lights in New York. So like the 7 candles coming through the desert on the camel with Christ's holy sandals. Speaking the gospel, it's the holy apostle, 12 disciple. Flip on the scriptures from the fucking Bible. It's a sin for a man to try to play holy. I look him in his eyes and watch him die slowly. Son of man, I am that I am. See the Abraham.
Master law, king of quality, ruler. Now for the schooler. Master MALR, KKER equals ruler. Spellmaker, I told you, I take you to vapors. Stratosphere, troposphere, hemisphere, currents, and layers of good old ya. You should have been and did me a favor. Cold game, better known as 60-second assassinator, arsinator, the cremator, the freestyle, rap word like sand in the mini glass. The life to give it a taker, a breath, cause death's this quality at your doorstep. Except wasn't ready in the art of war for rep. I've been perfected, contest, refist, architect, rhythm mastermind, respect, black interior deck.
Thoughts and just react with devil breathing. Now we're even Steven because the devil is no longer breathing. Leaving my body to enter your body so you can see what I'm seeing. Not the hell in my body's lean. Now you're agreeing that my tongue is laced with acid stick. My 5 fingers and touch your face and pull your skin off like melted plastic. Stretch your body, put a slug in your bread basket. Fuck the Eucharist, I'm drinking Christ's blood from a casket. Everything I touch combusts, disintegrates your bones into dust. And from my nose, boy, rush. Bring your fair other friends. 7 signs will 7 him. From into and giving him lacerations from his penis to his chin. 7 pages in the book of Leviticus. 7 shots from the back. Killed 7 men with the devil's grin. Lord have mercy, forgive me for the 5 sins.
See this, white Jesus, you envision, in prison, in your own false religion. Die to your lies, tangle, strangle, die, devil die. I watch the corpse dangle, in my noose, a truth. I learned how to tie when I was young. Decapitate your head with the force of my tongue to deny your return. Burn, devil, burn in the flame. The killer plays no games.
I walk through the valley of death alone, and I fear no evil. I walk through the valley of death alone, and I fear no evil. I walk through the valley of death alone, and I fear no evil. Yeah, 95, Sons of Man, population click. Keep the shit real, for the hip-hop era, coming at you. Biblical facts. Let us make man our own image and our own likeness. Straight from the burning bush. Talk disciples. Eating my last supper, my supper. Fear no evil, see no evil. Yeah.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
It's a nightmare, I can't escape or believe, and I'm trapped. It's getting so tense, it's hard to breathe, and I'm hoping this wears off quick like anesthesia. I shake so hard, I throw myself into a seizure. Nightmares haunt me until I can't think. Too much beyond my mind to close my eyes and see blank. I've acquired a new type of height, full of paranoid sight, sweaty palms, and diaphoretic nights. It's a fear that followed me the day I started rapping. Cause every time I put the microphone down, it's happening. The way you got me trembling in my Timberlands is deadly. Every night I have it, every morning wake up sweaty. What could it be? What could it be? I haven't got a clue. So I asked my man Doc for advice or two. I told him how I can't battle because I'm afraid to rhyme. It feels like something wrong's going on in my mind. Me and Doc one-on-one, trying to find what I'm in fear of. Body starts convulsing when he showed me a mirror. Yo, it's happening, and I'm not even rapping. This is ill. He x-rayed my brain and see nothing but skills. They running loosely, like Bruce Lee conquering my mind. But this is crazier than a dragon. It's my rhyme. Doc said this fear you gotta learn to control, or either put your rap career on a permanent hold. Yo, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all
I smell the danger in the air. I'm never showing fear. Ultraviolet visions flowing through my head at night. Paranoid delusions, multiple contusions, catastrophe, brothers coming after me, trapping me and blasting me. The pain and the sorrow. Lord, let me make it and I'll be in church tomorrow. They pumping on my chest, a cardiac arrest. They better bring me back so I can rock with Blackstract. If I don't make it, best believe I'm coming back.
I'm in the drop zone, free falling from the sky. My stomach's getting queasy, feels like a mile high. Strapped in a chair through a tunnel, now I'm flying. I swear I heard a doctor tell the nurse that I was dying. I hear my family crying, the doctor kept on trying, so I kept on trying and think about no dying. The pearly gates of heaven not ready for me, so they send my ass back to raise hell in the city. Life in the ghetto, I'm surfing 20 plus, even sleeping ain't safe for us. It's a nightmare.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
Halloween in Babylon.
Keep your lights on.
Let's stay together like limbs severed at the point at which they joined the torso. You're so predictable, I said to myself and grinned. So when the incision was made, the decision to save the transgressions in flesh from your less than perfect casing was faced, there was little to reflect upon on. Staring in your dirty mirrors, there was little eye contact, but that in itself said this was right. At night, I disguised myself as you, a costume of mundane, plain, on the one train. Before the sun came, I hid in the shadows of my own murky perception and lurk in the depths of destitution. My retribution is disturbing, for some unnerving, but I walk the street and no one sees me. Being invisible is easy. A poltergeist who hopes the night strangles daylight. I pray like vultures do on dead things. My head rings polyphonic omnigons, but soon I'll be gone.
The electronic age. Lives distracted and self-absorbed. Chaos disintegrates clarity, so who better than to lie to yourself? Affection is grieving in biodegradable moments. Violence for recreation, mass tendency for paranoia. Overhead is an epic fog like a house with no windows. Can't you see? From whom do you hide? The annihilation of feelings for the preservation of objects. Use of magnifying glass to find the good points. Sight of dirty blurs. Mankind going mad and blind. Volume raising emphasis for hope is uncertain and lies dead to the world with its tail between its leg. As hope is a carcass smelt of dead deer ass, because death is the ultimate colon cleanser. Who are you today? A flimsy disguise in the shadow of ego. On Halloween, I go as me.
In the paved maze, I strays unfazed, glazed in jade through charades and days that sway like waves. Part stone, part fossil bone, brain chrome to fuck up your tonsils when I'm on this, like a drunken orthodontist. To clasp my fist in the mist over the metropolitan, looking down at you clowns and harlequins and douse my vapors. Yo, stay ill. I run tracks like Flojo. Huh. Hey yo. Skyscraper, extra large Godzilla. This style in tin cans gets you pissed like Miller. Fill you clones with silicone and play with you like nipples. Simple in a temple, meditating, smoking cripple. A deadly rash that started with a pimple. Stretched across your body, wounds moving like Red Central. From the 6th dynasty, part man, part mummy. Cold as an empty tummy, mechanical, silver toe walking, physical miracle. M.Phasis gets more props for spirituals with scuds. The US invasions on the 700 Club. Dub, rewind, recline, focus on the mind. Cope, have you awoke? As I keep heads leaning over like the Pope.
Halloween in Babylon.
Right now, you know I gotta think about a topic. Devil want control of my soul, I gotta stop it. Damn, man, I'm having evil thoughts about desire. Lust in the murder, trying to get a hit higher. Yo, I'm out west on the back of the dirty block. Should I stay cool or fucking let the 30-30 pop? Then I think for what? Man, I'm in this thing for what? Bodies dropping everywhere, I think the Philly's stinking up. I pour the Lincoln up, eagles start shrinking up. Niggas acting like the Panther, but they all pink and stuff. They wanna argue over trick dice, slick shites, hit them for a quick heist. Pull up with my midnights. I seen the dough on the floor, so I go to score. I had a long for one, let it blow and roar. I act like it wasn't nothing, then I go to door. My pocket's empty, so I'm hunting, then I go to war.
so I'm thinking he said fuck me. Zigzag and cut the corner for this nigga plucked me. Guess this wasn't over shit, let's just get this over quick. Never catch me slipping while I'm dipping on a sober tip. I was trying to keep it cool, nigga play me for a fool. Should I press up on his son while he walking home from school? Make him call his dad and tell him that he got detention. Put both of these souls into the minute with suspension. Ask no questions, but I think I do it, then I go to hell. All y'all niggas know this well, I'm right there with the soldiers dwell. Now some niggas in the hood said they know of me. Thought I was the good brother, spit the street poetry. Now these jokers out here trying to move swiftly. Think they trying to get me, I gotta think quickly. I'm on the prowl, getting hungry like a night owl. These economics and poverty got my life out. I'm thinking to myself, nigga, just change your lifestyle. Before somebody run down on you, turn your lights out. Then it's genocide, turn it to statistics. I never knew that the police had the ballistics. They said this nigga, he acting just like a misfit. He better off with his motherfucking wristlet.
Ayo, the world's devastating. Chemical interrogation, secret operations. Still got patience locked in the basement. Still got ways to leave you dropped on the pavement. I'm still crazy when I'm knocking your face in. They got me in observation, watch how I destroy the nation. Got so much motivation, already got the whole waiting. You now watching the revolver rotating. Roll with Satan, don't fuck with God cause he's always hating. Split you like cell division, kill you live on television. But you still never listen to this hell I'm living. Take a knife from the kitchen and leave a part of you missing. My doctor's prescription support my narcotic addiction. A process prediction, predicting you're a soft little bitchin'. Lost my religion, stealing a cross from a Christian. You lost track of time like your watch is missing. The clock's ticking, you're not living when the clock's spitting.
We shot men, stabbed them with bayonets, hacked 17-year-olds to death with shovels. Death is bittersweet. Sort of bitter in its pain, but sweet in its salvation.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me.
You all put a hole through your head like a donut, then slice you to cold cuts. I'm here to break bread and stack chips like old Dutch. Oh fuck, I might go nuts and let the chrome bust. Bound to get your throat cut. Here to crack heads and break vertebrae. You'll die by diabolical ways. These are your final days. Hell awaits. Yo, you can't escape the fire maze. I was raised inside the giant spider caves. Crazed cannibal, eat human flesh like Hannibal. I bust so many guns that you think I'm half mechanical. A fucking animal, the way I fiend for blood. To please this dog, I think that you'll need some drugs. We'll have a shot competition with cats in the club. You'll receive a bloodbath, so get your ass in the tub. Fans get knifed in the back when they're asking for hugs. Kill you motherfuckers in a flash like a flood.
If you choose in your limited wisdom to fuck around with me, force my hand, then you're both going out of here in a bag.
You tell the angels in heaven you never seen evil so singularly personified as you did in the face of the man who killed you.
As long as you're not at the scene of the crime, smoking gun in your hand, you get away with it.
Afterlife is death, the death in the afterlife. Spirit leaves the body and travels past the light. 15-year-old Billy gets bullied and pushed by the jocks in the school and teased for how he looks. So he leaves and burns his books with gasoline and cloth. Transferred from nerd to goth. Murderous thoughts started with the neighborhood dogs for targets, but his aiming was off. So he exchanged a fofo for a chainsaw. Knocked on Rex's door, hacksawed his brain off. Rex was the quarterback, the girls love him, so he cooked his heart in a home ec oven like blueberry muffins. Then slaughtered the whole team with such skill. Peeled off their face like Buffalo Bill. Kidnapped the cheerleaders' bodies and lined side by side on Valentine's. This is Columbine personified.
Sick and fucking tired of walking down the street waiting for one of these crack piping, ass wiping, motherless lowlifes to get me.
I'm afraid for myself. I'm afraid for my kids. I'm afraid to walk down the street.
Time is irrelevant here in the 7th circle of hell.
Torture chamber, strangler, you're playing on the devil's playground. We'll hide your body where it can't be found. Decomposed and rotten, the forgotten, and left here to die. Fuck your life, it's in your eye.
Pack your gear, prepare, it's a long trip, no fear. We niggas with dead stare, torture chamber with a stare. With the power to create, combine collective minds with lines to shine. Respect the spitting tracks with directive kind. Focus determining its objective as we form corrective. Red to hit you on the dead fist. Nothing you wanna mess with, be the best, you better checklist. Mark it off as you inspect this, cause our rhymes be that ill twist. Explode and show, corrode, infiltrate your note as it enters earlobes. Combine these dimes and rhymes under swagger that I show, intertwined to shine. To give the torture blow just for me to claim what's mine, and those in the way get chopped. It's no joke, cause I choke like smoke. When it's murder, she wrote, bodies dumped in the moat. Cause my torture chamber's unique, wish you would say the same. But your situation's bleak and it's the end of your game.
Torture chamber, strangler, you're playing on the devil's playground. We'll hide your body where it can't be found. Decomposed and rotten, the forgotten, and left here to die. Fuck your life, it's in your eye.
You play the front lines, I shine physically. Mentally assassinate your whole biology. Scientifically destroy your whole chemistry. Metabolically, I'm in your head like neurology. Fuck philosophy, the Watchmen anthology. I'm passing hearts of my enemies. Street mercenaries prepare to bury, armed and ready. Fuck guns, rusty machetes. You speak treachery, while the truth is my destiny. My legacy will never end. Enter space and time. Organized crime, here's a dime, press rewind. The snake slayer, slay you in your snake's prayer. Enter in your snake's layer, so snakes prepare. There's no comparison. The mic piece I'm shattering. Geographic compositions, no competition. The proposition, my slang is laced with ammunition. Define a rendition, your soul end up missing.
Torture chamber, strangler, you're playing on the devil's playground. We'll hide your body where it can't be found. Decomposed and rotten, the forgotten, and left here to die. Fuck your life, it's in your eye.
I give a sinister glare as I welcome you in my torture chamber. Nothing you could do to prepare your mark for danger. I am the tiger, I am a stranger. Study my opponent and then I lyrically strangle you and mangle you as I proceed to call my name into your skin. Watch you bleed and feeling the pain. Lyrical MacGyver creating something from nothing. Niggas claim to be MC, them niggas straight bluffing. Take heed to the methods I employ. Watch careful, don't be coy. So extreme the way that I enjoy ripping niggas to shreds. Rope you off like the feds, lay you out like beds. Laid to rest, lyrically dead. Eclipse the lioness. Step into my den, amazing what a bitch could do with some paper and a pen. Switch a huffing and puffing and peep the skill my click be running. Eclipse it totally while the watch was straight gunning.
Torture chamber, strangler, you're playing on the devil's playground. We'll hide your body where it can't be found. Decomposed and rotten, the forgotten, and left here to die. Fuck your life, it's in your eye.
Fully on with light, illuminate the night. 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 Whenever I touch your hand, I expand inside your mental van. Volatile like hated chain command. Saran, wrapping your plan and suffocate. Vividly illustrate exodus through visions of cannabis sativa. Eldritch cleaver type of moves, an older soldier. Bending your back like scoliosis attack. Veteran underground tunnel map plotter. Rugged like heroin thips, no train spotter. Vein rotter, but surely the brain rocker. Train game, insane fame gotcha. Beaten uncontrolled like ink plotters. Sneaking on boats to Cuba, holla at Asada Shakur. Exemplify the purest raw from a clean outlaw. I see two or more low-level federation masons guarding the door to Zion. Asked me if I knew the code, I said sure. Shot protect the righteous ones hardcore. Feel the law, enter these corridors. Fully on with light, illuminate the night. Don't blink. Fully on with light, illuminate the night. Don't blink. Fully on with light, illuminate the night. Don't blink. Fully on with light, illuminate the night. Don't blink.
At last when we get to the passion behind the mic, you're swept into the realm of the sept, letting it strike. I like it when the tightening of the bolts begins to show results. I took your self-esteem when you caught a dose. Conflicts I accept and promise to redefine your subconscious until you're no longer responsive. Be honest, I'll be the first to admit my lips get careless, but Lord, it's difficult out here trying to steer these airheads. My options are listed. A, I can continue to listen, or B, I can resume to leaving your small intestines twisted. Listen here, my position's clear. What this is here is a proclamation to end the constipation blocking your ear, so I can reach my destination. That dead zone, that forsaken space between your headphones. The way I see it, I'm just a grunt in a global force of lyricists. You're either on this side or not, decides whether or not I hear your shit. MCs, time to learn. If you can't make us burn, you should chill, try to catch a vibe and wait to take your turn. Cause ain't much worse than another bullshit punk rapper with a fucked up verse. Nah, kid, let us go first.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
You can blink if you want, but I suggest that you don't, cause I reveal these secret antidotes aligned in my code. If you want, you can blink and try to act macho, kid, but I'll slip it into your drink, make you sink into unconsciousness. Conglomerates that clog my foes are found ball with holes. I installed that you shouldn't involve those. I think you all know General Woodward's reputation for leaving corpse, never ceasing or hesitant to retort. I know I'm constantly asking, what the fuck you talk about? And why are you rapping? Who helped you put your album out? I've been through many episodes from neck to toes. I'm engulfed in bone fragments of MCs that tried to match this. The classics await. You only develop your first taste buds and trying to swallow what the war's been creating. I'm a force to be taken seriously, cause I'm very degreed. Well with the hands for male fans, casually I turn foes into casualties, blasting them by their name, leaving acronyms. Rest in peace, I hope so. You know the chronicle. I want the logo, the photos, and plus the audio.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Don't blink.
Fully armed with light, illuminate the night.
Never blink.
You know what I'm saying? Fully armed with light. Got no spectrum for the 9-7. You know, make sure your armor's tight. Trooping through Babylon, snakes, sniffing, reptilians, you know. Rest in peace to my man, Success. On the next level. You know, my man's fully armed with light. Illuminating the night. Peace.
The windows of the world